Now, Kofi Menu had a big mistake. There, Otumunu of the insam about the opposition party, which is the NPP or the Butuba. Now, all can say maybe. Now, one man Nankasa Mucho, Nankasa friend, we will leak certain chat with him. Now, onu chat to Papa one year bit of a problem. The more a bit of a problem in there, or can say tia Kwekumen in a way, even NDC people were even surprised. I was actually surprised. Now, Martin, in some okay, name or fell back to his maybe. And now, you really name that no, there is actually a battle going on between Otumfo and Mahama. Near Padea should have something at the Korana. Share video to the end. Share video mobile WhatsApp, maybe at Chawadi comment section.
Kwaku Manu, send your missing was it here. The imagine say and Gasan come away. Me from an own tumo. But baby, I would do one common druno. And no, I push him say what's a me this and come away. Meaning the level of respect, our mommy. In fact, me know be a many obedient command, and my record the same day quote. When him say me know having a lot of conversations. The last time we spoke on phone, you didn't come out of him say, what's not playing? You showed me much respect to the extent say, what's not play the mumpu crade that didn't come out. So some yamika say go with him. Would you drew Germany, Yebekasa, Maminyao, and he giant comono. And then some person show me they were chat. There be we can chat. Just a proof of me will see a connecting. You didn't come out. Because then come on, you know, we're gonna drop a lot of details. Why won't come our friend? Who be here say be address it because a commodity di edu baby was a Ghana for you na enyan sembi emunchibo. You were talking about Kumasi KJTR, how Mahama and the NDC built, and you better share Mahama na any munsep. You be leak information. Mahama na any munsep. Kumasi KJTR Mahama is here. And I say Santaman the sea woman dear. You better. Kwaku, you better pa. And this conversation is a kind of conversation that because of say currently the media is being controlled with about 78 million Ghana cedis. The can be 780 billion. And the communication ministry the aspect you know, the control you know, and come up with a babon and you access to them. But you better drop it and the information will have many people who say. Send you will see NDC hono. And yes, I tear was sentiment. Kwaku Manu. And yes, you can you better drop it, you better drop information, deep information. And one thing I na yenuanom account for one MPP for be who say. Omodwen say ahensem yi nsem a ekoso internet. So omodwen say Asante phone talk the ekoso on the internet. Celebrity attacks on Asante man and Asante phone talk. They are using Asante man because they think Asante is a stronghold of the MPP. And yenya semuni bi amrani bi fantini bi free western obo wa obi also free eastern. A tanker crabby or 1 month something to again say Asante phone talk when Timin Kebi, but there be a MPP phone talk. So the moment you reject that and not participate in the conversation, a MPP going into opposition, and you know the massive vote to the MPP, you know, Asante man pull him on. So till the day I yanum domafoni abunufo behunu no krene say Domahene is a politician and not a chief, no. Now one like a lot of informations. They shouldn't see Domahene say or Kwama Debbie. He is fighting for the NDC. Kwaku Manu, me mo ran komo we mo. When the best scout and yankomo, ana mudi. Okasa ya maniti Asante nyina. Ana Asante no, ana this and that and that. Media mean cassette ya. Kwaku, nemo mbekanya ansasem atu trim na mi so eja asafo tu beti. Ana Asante mu a DNA MPP ayama mo. A DNA and bibisa a DNA NDC ayama Asante man. Kwaku, Kumasi KJTR ho. Yeti is avenue emergency government. Yeti. Right. Yeti the first video and here just a highlight of the deep conversation. You are near Tia Mahama no one said. Yeti o for about 5 seconds. Yen shem kumobi copy mu parliament. Yeti o for about 5 seconds. Me pause so na addressing the next aspect of this video. I question me say any belic information come out you be no. ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ a ɔwɔ sɛ Ghana ni de hyɛ biara bi wobɛtumi a wohwɛ no afɔwɛde mu abusuafoɔ nyinaa because the concept of who built KJT no a household talk obiara dwen sɛ NDC for Mahama de see and so you supposed to listen to Mahama Mahama de see and I said you de see be tie kwaku one wakɔfa nkɔmɔ no aba so ko ama NDC for it's one wakɔfa nkɔmɔ no aba be tie me nti for 5 seconds me tie
bus station collecting about $1 million a day. That is the more reason why we need something like this, a market.
Etitie otumfoɔ na wɔka kyerɛ parliamentarians a wɔbɛpie ɛyɛ mention sɛ the main reason why nti was a sa project Kumasi KJT mo support bɛyi mɛkyerɛ wo deɛ nti a mɛka sɛ support no ase is because Kumasi KJT a ɛdwa deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ Kumasi KJT a yɛka KJT a kakraka ne nyinaa ɛde sika nhwie wɔ KJT a na ɛnyɛ less than $1 million. Hey, sika wɔ Kumasi o ɛde dwadifoɔ no ama the whole KJT kakraka no you know say KJT is one of the biggest markets in the whole of Africa. In fact, West Africa probably is the biggest market. I hope you know that. Good. I know two for catch them say. Kumasi KJT generating more than $1 million a day. Cost for them. And for this reason, a bayan fasudie am mind say mo be support amano etimiye reality for the people of Asanteman and Ghana. So or said the necessary reason as to why they supposed to approve that project. And you know, say Asanteman kwa sika every World Bank ho and I say any grant or sika load every World Bank and I say body be our international body to say sakiti project here the Dutch and the Brazil for sika no you bet you do hono bibi sa no enye Ghana sika ye hear say aban no esen krata say yajatum because no matter what you do Asanteman is part of Ghana you see any ebebo nkomo and that is why Mahama betimi atena ba bia ka say otumfo nko antimi nkoji loan wakada ye betie no video. The reason why he said that was because Asanteman ka Ghana ho and ye koji sika bi ne ye ntimi entua ye dan o my Ghana car e can Ghana and so tumbo person okoji alone so the basis a whole region then I was say on mine the parliament na parliament susu ho na parliament di ho nkomo say yen sign ma something in kwaji loan no na because ye kwaji ma something in we ntimi entua na okoji na we ntimi entua e beda Ghana so be Ghana katio we see any basic information it you too for show the necessary reason as to why also more permitting. Now the continuation of the video is more parliament. You are about to tell Mahama and was it.
Bus station collecting about $1 million a day. That is the more reason why we need something like this, a market like this that will be functional. And at the same time be of benefit in terms of the commercial potential of this city.
With support from the Asante Parliament on the 18th of July 2014.
Journalists no say they will see fans some no. Because over the details of the whole confirmation, or say with the support of the Asante, the conversation in United PMU our parliament. Now,
approved a budget of over $300 million for the
so the whole KJT now womo besino. Ye kike sikani nyina we nyina bomwa over $300 million and they become one ebe to sika. Utumfo edi Kenya ka say KJT a hodie sika ye hwie wo hodo a day a more than $1 million. It is a KJT no cost near $300 million. Oh baby and common economy. Utumfo is indirectly telling the government to hand money issue. Yebetia. KJT and Kwama is saying Yebetia do KJT kakakawe one of the biggest markets in the whole of Africa. Support because said the constitution can my insign crate say mota yechi ntietimi kwa bontin kwajisika ne ayenye kejetia otumfo wonsam no kan no afedi akopie mo parliament beti ase anasa parliament on ti ase so obe sign crata ase eno na the support from the government na gomodo ko bie mu krade anka ne krade Omudi kan tena ase esisu ho ma parliamentarians ka say wo mon sign Ghana abro a time Asante no and people think say when we talking about this Asante MPP The more people hate on Asante, the more MPP go. When you Asante, now go there go Asante, where they were Asante. Asante and TT said you won't go school that said you were Asante ni. And so you should channel your mind. Said this is not Asanteism. This is not tribalism. This is politics. People are using they said they are Asante, but the MPP no move good. They say with him yen twas DT, YNT, and send the copy of parliament. One castle woman tears Omu two committee, one quaternaso, committee in a bed two. The committee no akakejetiano. Nanka se womo sign kekeno. They didn't even trust the two for. So one na Asante might be to me akakejetiano. They didn't trust him. Committee in a city on. I didn't come about one thing say. Yenjai. Yes, I'm on Kodisika. What do you mean?
Construction of the Kumasi Kijitia Central Market, the project financed jointly by the Brazilian government and a Dutch bank, is in 3 phases and will be completed.
The project is financed by who? Ghana government. There be also Brazilian government and a Dutch government. Charlie, who's your Kwaku? Kwaku Tieme. Shade. Who can say I will say? Okasacha abadwemma and abadwemma no a yehwe wodo na ebinum sa na wo ka no na yedi nkomo na yepe wa asem na abuye no ebi na eji wano yi Kwaku binim se obu mentimi mama no ntiawo ene ma frɛ obaako ba minim se wa busy enti na wantimi video ekura minim se ohwe wie bia be frɛ me because the last time we error be in the video me frɛ wo no kasa was ken waka amate me hunfum hwe wo Kwaku minim se obu ade video about bontia wo didi menua prempe atem ni ade ade biscuit atem na minim se kasafom wo ho. I know say you will sit down because you nyansafo and you will come out with words of reinstatement. No what that's the sound kasa no edi ate because biscuit on kata ntia menua biscuit on kasa ni nyina mu no wo so no de obe prove nsem ma wo ka wo mfa didi atem and we are santini Kwaku minim se saa nso na wo so be kasa me kasa ntia why na mum abadwemma nkomo and yet tase titi why KJT no nyama hamade CT why me
within 5 years.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thought that the leadership could agree so that this Kumasi Central Market matter is taken out of 10. Because this morning I heard statements being made by a member of the assembly that they won't allow the people to reconstruct.
Tio, I say I thought brofo na me dream say e dey na odwen na ode to aso and pay me buy but say some of the parliamentarians say kasa say KJT ane dey ye mpene ye ntintum ma yensi. So the first conversation in parliament was rejection omo mpene e ma yensi. So according to this member of parliament me nwa ada na mompene ade ni nyamusika ada na mompene wo de mienti committee
the market because there is something before this house.
Mr. Speaker, the loan amount here is $37 million. The tenor is 8 years, repayment period is 6 years, and a grace period of 2 years. The interest rate is LIBOR plus 5.25% per annum.
Committee report.
A commitment fee of 1% per annum. Arrangement fee of 1.25% flat. The committee, having carefully examined the referral, is of the view that the development and modernization of the Kumasi Central Market will promote economic activities in the market and the metropolis as a whole, reduce recurrent market fires, and increase revenue. For
the committee in the report, no, now, when they two parliamentarians name say, more pennies, more chance, someone did to me in Sikajetian. Moon kind of who said, I didn't see Cababa anymore. Yeah, because this is great justice and Yadia, it is justice and Ebusian and then they cost to Kijitia, the thing in an Kosovo. So, or Chesse, shockness now walk Kajetian on Yadia, it doesn't improve market. But see the Sikawa Kajetian, say, yeah, Shana, Guinness, uncle, when we are, it is Cababa anymore. A better justice here, and so the committee is trying to bring out a report where a parliament no who DNT was omujitum almost sign crater for and
the committee therefore recommends to the House to adopt each report and approve the term facility agreement to finance the Kumasi Central Market redevelopment project.
What ye pa? It says a committee in Adiatum. So terms no, I was here did Sicano, Mummy engine to. What are the terms? Terms bay no Mudibitia. Sabi, Emutum for El Sakesicano Yendikidity meeting.
The committee therefore recommends to the House to adopt each report and approve the term facility agreement to finance the Kumasi Central Market redevelopment project.
What ye pa? It is a committee in Adiatum. So terms no, I was here did Sicano, Mummy engine to. What are the terms? Terms bay no Mudibitia. Sicano Muka Jeffrey the Dutch bank any Brazilian hono. Brazils no Muka Jeffrey hono. Terms bay no Mudibitia scan. A Ghana by the Bitria and answer day. And commodity quitting him. And I hope you are enjoying the conversation because me be when you want to maybe home. Maybe when you want to maybe meeting. What are the terms? Terms no.
Any second.
Mahama and the Baba can terms no. Aye. Now, me the Speaker of Parliament or concluding commoning in on the motion, she we back with Mahama. Or Baba explain terms, sir. It be sika. Medical culture. Say Mahama was sit somewhere and say, oh, we have a cutter say, or tune for qua betting me. I didn't know tune for qua. Mahama should have stated, say, or be a cutter so tune for betting me a security or what. There was a tune for qua. Means there was a part of a tune for, and there was a part of the government. And what is the part of the government? Oh, Kumasi KDT is seeing him. They say Mahama Beckham Wasem. You think more very interesting conversation. Me speaker we about to Mahama.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion.
Honourable members, it's been moved and seconded. I'll put the question straight away. As many as are in favour of the motion, please say aye. As many as are against, say no. The ayes have it. The motion is carried.
Good. So, committee need to report the necessary reasons as to why. There's a new committee need and can send the parliamentarians in it remove. What they report by the NTO we see security. No, ye kama no. Jashishi and Yadini Sika de Bebo by ni munintino. Now what chichi muni nina no afedi. Womadia to me say, Womo sign me eskiyetiano. Afe mi enko, ye koti a Mahama na rumusem. When you see Kumasi Kitia, how Mahama was lying in the beginning of this video we're going to watch. Now you're shocking. Said the Mahama can't throw but Yametia Sintino. Or Becca say we man or can or cray. It tell us that ETS are very interesting. Very, very interesting details.
Two for one intimate conscious can cast me beside him say.
Always say a video no arsenal. And I had Anna Ako Vira, Liki, or 2 phone point to me, Casse, or basically a Hako Vira pa, and I'm sure so Krawati. And yet the viral part in here, the NT Sema, or Catwasso, Mahama Catwasso. Meaty.
So, KJTR, a Jumna. A Brazilian facility, and NDC here. Ye day and woman call Brazil. Not any Brazil one, she share. I shall say. And projects in here, you know, yet me the cop na on my boy, no more pesca, abe. Good. Until the coin.
It is a baby here, Ghana. That's a Ghana person, ye baby. Say, ye men and person me, and that's to 2 for the person or a Ghana. It's me the cop Brazil because you know more Sanketan would dear. Meeting come on, meeting.
Nakajitia, a count.
Or Konakajitia account.
And a contractor, a friend or contractor. Omankasa omo na ye woko ankran a military base wa hangars are plane according to say plane a room no to say garage maybe a packy plane no omo na see sa warehouses no enti sa company contractor na enya omo package can no be here the bar parliament and ya approval of parliament ya breso we brought
Utieba, eating common way. And president making sure as I was so happy because this is a household talk. And come out with a FBAD, it would fee. And I'm sure someone heard you cry. You're supposed to share this video already before and Sana Mekata say. I don't normally tell people and share this video. On this platform, we make sure say everything we bring to you, know, idea credibility tattoo because in penny for her. BT my mama.
The loan to parliament and approved it. Na ni na yenim se eyade a eda otumfo akoma so tie enti mre bia mebe bia ne yɛafrɛ contractor no na yɛne ɔmo akɔtomfo ho ne akɔkyerɛkyerɛ no nea ɛba nti ɛkɔbaa sɛ ɛduru mmerɛ bi na adwadifoɔ no sɛ ɔmo ntu meanwhile wɔ sɛ ɔmo tu na contractor no agye asase na ɔstart yɛ adwuma nti otumfoɔ yi ɔhene bi de kan yɛn ho sɛ ɔmmoa yɛ biribi a ɛwɔ hɔ biara ɔmmoa sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a saa adwa no ɛbɛba nti mɛka sɛ otumfoɔ ne nsa wɔ mu ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden paa ma kegyetia adwa yi ɛbae but ɛyɛ collaboration between otumfoɔ ne aban otumfoɔ nko a ntumi nkɔhwɛ sika nka sɛ merebɛsi dwa
nti o a collaboration between otumfoɔ ne aban otumfoɔ nko ntumi nyɛ fato ti mo mesi mi nti akakra ne
wote ase nti ɛyɛ bosiabo a aban de too no so na yɛyɛ ne sɛ etu
bosiabo a aban de too no so wɔde too hɔ aso aban de bosia bi ato obi so wan wadwen so a woni baabi a ɔnsɛ bi no adwen no ɛyɛ ana ɔmo nim how to assess conversation ɛno nti na obi tumi tena ne camera nim na wadane nkɔmmɔ na nipa da so hwɛ no tie nkɔmmɔ no yie odi otumfoɔ ho nkɔmmɔ na wɔkyerɛ sɛ kaa yɛkɔgye yɛ ne yɛde too no so ɔde to wan so so Ghana aban gye ka bi to otumfoɔ so because ɛka ne otumfoɔ ka ha ma ɛka wo maame nkɔmakyi ne tie ne kakra na yɛntoa so
nti ɛyɛ bosiabo a aban de too no so na yɛyɛ ne sɛ it will be a new kind of borrowing because yɛde care ne din ɛna de yɛ
tie ntura mahama ɛsɛ twa wɔ ha wo akɔgye ka ɛde ato otumfoɔ so tie ntura mahama ɛtwa no ha sɛ mimi tie wa a wohwɛ me meka sɛ makɔgye ka bɛto so a aseɛ kyerɛ sɛn dwene o mu adi mu nyɛ do gyae politics sɛm ne MPP NDC no a NDC no nti wo so wontie nyansa bia yifiri wo tirim tie asɛm a mahama ɛka wɔ ha yɛkɔgye besia no ne yɛde bɛto otumfoɔ so sɛ meka sɛ makɔgye ka bɛto a wohwɛ me so a imi nso ade bɛtua ka no mama pɛ sɛ ɔka no koraa bɛtoro nti no ɔntimi go straight to the point benyame ti ase nti no ɔbɛka no koraa nsa na video wi asi bɛka me kyerɛ wo ɔbɛka no koraa nsa na video wi asi wode biɛdi
yɛsi dwa no a yɛde bɛma KMA
wosi dwa no a
nti KMA ne bɛgyegye toɔ atimi
good wosi dwa no a wode bɛma Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly KMA foɔ sɛ wɔn mo ankɔgyegye toɔ nkɔtua asɛm yɛ ahwɛ Kumasi foɔ asate foɔ but materials mu firi tete kegyeti ado koraa no ɔmo ma mo ana mo gyegye toɔ tua Kumasi foɔ kegyeti afoɔ dwadifoɔ ma ana gyegye tia wɔ mu sika nti maa ma pɛ sɛ ɔtwa ntora na no koraa na pia ba nti no yɛde hyɛ KMA wode hyɛ KMA nsa AMA wɔ hɔ ada no wamfa nkɔma AMA you gave it to the KMA because omo na responsible for Kumasi omo na project yi omo project otumfo na akɔgye ni project ana wo pobi a wɔyɛ a right body so obegye sika no ama no say the okache wo say KJ me generate this amount of money no opobi obegye ama no he will use the KMA in fact so man must stop lying so when the KMA go say otumfo nko a into me means a partnership between the government body and the otumfo ana wo se chiemu se mokɔgye ka no mo de akɔto otumfoɔ so ɔno antua ne ka ana wo se chiemu se de ka medi na kɔgye ye sesɛn mo de Kumasifoɔ ana kɔgye ye bosia no mo de Kumasifoɔ eti sɛ me kɔgye bosia na me de wo tiri kɔgye a tie de ma ha me ka o me de wa wo hwɛ me tiri kɔgye a na ka danfoɔ ne ba hwan ne ba akɔdan ne ka you see the wicked thing they even did though ye sign sɛ mo first kan ma asantefoɔ no na emom no so mo ntimi antua ye ɔmo asɛm ɔmo di na hyɛ ase enye Ghana asɛm Benyame inchiranka nyame Kumasifoɔ timi tua die
etua bosa na yakɔgye no that is how it was structured
that is how it was structured
KMA nti KMA ne bɛgyegye toɔ atimi etua bosa na yakɔgye no that is how it was structured
that is how it was structured
nti ɛwɔ sɛ
that is how it was structured what can you know say that is how it was structured and ngomani nyina na mahama kan so the payment plan on the amount of money NDC KJ KMA yenuanom domfo ma ka bi tela so ma moto mu bon yi pieces fo ye so mo ho bon yi wɔn mo abusua ana di omu sika yɛgyegye firi wɔn mo wa wankasa Ghana to wɔsi KMA because when him say hwia no antimi amba ma anim guase yɛbɛka otumfoɔ no a so sɛ that is share Kumasifoɔ nsase mu ntua ma ade benhyiranka nyame KMA bɔ adwuma gyegye to necessary amount of money that year no beka ya KGT na enye easy share came for no touch wo kwa ho a wo ye hwan wo to nsu kra betu esika omo giye maame no papa because they knew the agenda, they knew their target that they had to get the 300 million. If for 2 and 4 projected, say KGT generate over $1 million a day, then we don't need more than 400 days to pay $300 million for the KGT. That is, we don't need more than a year and a quarter. Say, I'm passing you 2 and 4 canon no cry. And say contractor for no Brazil for any Deutsche Bank for no Dutch Bank for no Dutch Bank for no. There is difference between Deutsche and Dutch. Deutsche the German and Dutch the Hollands. That is the Netherlands. What else I'm saying? So I'm be verify send some near the crank. Come first canon so magana. They verify the 2 and 4 and some say no correct. This is the amount of money which we generate to KGT. You know, when it comes to making a ratio or statistics, there were a lot of mathematical measures, a bit media measure. Some passing Kasemo 2-4K. So they did their research and they verified it and they got to know that yes, it is confirmed. What made me a Tuesican and Mahaman one I can do was we left it to the KMB. So I'm going to do a normal friend Tuesican or no necker. Means someone says, okay, you don't say what kind of clever to. Did he?
A walk KMF for home. Na obia owo hubia sika na ombejeje no a 20 b ebeko to pay for a bossa yeah no enti ne e de kejeti abaye
good ne de kejeti abaye no nti wo mo ho mama you see the word nti wo mo here asante mem e de bi na pese me ka che mama ne si kejeti a ne ntura wo twa wo otimi kan na wo horo so a na aka ne kre saa asɛm a me ne wadi ho nkɔmmɔ nne ebesi ne e wo bi no ti mu sɛ mahama ne si kegyegya asantefo sɛ mutimi ka mo ho bom a mubetimi ayɛ de asinsei amen ka asɛm kyerɛ otumfo ka sɛ ɔkɔgye grant for World Bank obɛka ya early this year yɛto aba ne wie 24 hours na mahama wo asante region to stop otumfo and made promise to him if you remember that World Bank grant because he stated categorically clear that Accra is choked down. Kumasi is the next big city. I was here developing. But the current issue on board when Accra is choked. When we say news, baby or person will expand the Accra too. So in the regions of boy, Asante region was not part. Someone Kokachu for earlier this year. You are not part of his plans. I am telling you. And this big conversation you've heard here. If the NDC didn't build KGTR for Kumasi and Asanteman, then what did they do actually for the people of Asante? Hamanwa Kasa, and Yemen America. This is a credible platform. And some edit to your and some when Yansan and Ukrewu. Minu bedding cradi given America. Wagumenu, Afedi Wagunu. Wagunu KGTR no work on some. No, not. Mimbesa meko confirm not in the Sokra because confirm not in our can NDC idea for more than 35 years for Ghana. See the Umesi Atina Konya Swache. From Rollins a time will be seen there. One went to me and yet confirm not here. Meet me go blame MPP for our mono, womunya that number of years. So NDC went to me and yet MPP went to me and yet. Because you are making the comparison. Kwakuana are making the comparison. And so went to me and no tomb for us what the Jinisika, and yet no tomb for the Jisika and Adio. So don't turn that conversation politically. Tomb for us is what the Jisika and Adio from KGT at time. Good young woman. And Tinya will end this, you know. Would ye? Aha, who two for 1 idea. And this conversation, and the Likino, I'm sure, so fear by this time will be a wash amano. Unia can even be in case of any update. As usual, the best says here, the next video is hot, very, very hot. And Michelle Mobo, send me the web by the end of tomorrow. Maybe today, I don't know, but by the end of tomorrow, Namon Saka. Kejetia, they will tune for 1 year Santaman. And they see what my dear. I'm sure you had it clear. Tvghana, Matoda and Master.